Okay, welcome back to Living Simple with Demp. Hey, we're doing a whole new little series on how-to tools that you'll need to use on a homestead. Hey, we talked about a claw hammer. These are simple things. Everybody needs to understand how to use one, especially if you're young. You're wanting to live that lifestyle of getting out there and building your chicken coop or getting out in the woods and doing a project with your children. Hey, this is a great thing to learn how to use. We talked about a claw hammer. Then we talked about those levels, how to use a level. Now we want to talk about a simple thing called a pair of needle nose pliers. Now I didn't go buy a fancy one. I got a bunch of them. You see the rust on this one? That's because I've been using it. This is called a needle nose. You can reach and twist the end of wire. You can dig down in something and get a hook to it. You see right here, it has a cut place in the center right here, where you can take cut piece of end of a wire and pull it off, strip it. Needle nose are always great a tool to use. I use them all over the homestead. As I said earlier, I keep one of these puppies on my tractor, in the gator right here behind me, in my truck, and got several in the barn there. So you learn how to use them. They're not expensive, but you need a pair. You need a pair if you're just at home doing things, putting up the back of a picture on the wall. You need to hang that wire, roll it around. Pair of needle nose pliers. You can get them at the hardware. You can get them at Walmart. You can get them at any kind of hardware store. They're inexpensive, but you need that. The second thing, pair of pliers you need to have is a pair of simple wire cutters. Again, this is my old pair. I could have went and got a brand new fancy one to do. No, I use this all the time. But you can see where it cuts on the end. Same way, you notice the difference between the end of this one and the end of this one. That's the reason this is called a needle nose. You reach down in there and get a hold of something and twist it and turn it and cut it. This is designed to reach in and cut a piece of wire. It's called a wire cutter. There's all kinds of shapes and styles. You need a simple one if you're working on a battery or you're working on some kind of electronics, an old fan, anything on the homestead. You may be putting up that electric fence. Anything you're doing, you need these two little simple tools. You need a pair of needle nose and a little pair of wire cutters. Hey, they come in handy. Later in this series, we're going to talk about how to use these and where to use them. But right now, I want to talk about you need to get them a needle nose and a little pair of wire cutters. Hey, two other important tools to use here on the homestead. Thank you so much for being above in what we're doing here. I'm going to ask you, if you will, to click below. Hey, share with your friends. We want you to be one of our subscribers here at Living Simple with Demp in the historical Alabama Black Belt. Learn about the projects that we're learning about and doing. You'll see and hear as I see and hear as we do it. There's no fancy videos here. It's hands-on, learning to live simple here in the historical Alabama Black Belt. Welcome aboard. Hey, send it to a friend. Share it. Subscribe below. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to Living Simple with Demp.